Hey guys, so conclusion video, as promised. Yes, it is insanely late. Multiple reasons. The first being, I spent New Year's at the beach. And it was lots of fun. We saw, oh my gosh, the fireworks. The fireworks were so good. They were so good. It was warm, it was foggy. Boy, was it foggy. Until the day we left. And then it was nice and bright sunshine, but it was warm. The water was freezing, but I got in it because, darn it, I was at the beach and I was getting in the ocean. I got in up to my knees, and then the waves were humongous. And so I was in it almost up to my knees. And then the waves rolled in and got me wet almost, to my hips. They tried. Oh, it was cold. I was okay with it being cold until it got up there. But we had fun. We were gone for about a week. We actually got back, January 2nd. And with coming back, there was unpacking, there was everything that you have to do after you go on vacation, I had to do. And the semester started the next week. So we're trying to get settled, coming back from vacation, getting unpacked, taking care of everything that you have to take care of after you've vacation, you gotta wash laundry, you gotta do. And I was getting ready for school at the same time. I'm taking quite a few classes this time. It's my last semester. I'm gonna graduate in May. Get that degree! Ah, finally, I'm so excited. So and then this is like my third attempt to record this video because it's been technical issues one after another. If you've watched any of my stuff aside from the vlogs, you'll know that I struggle with technology. I struggle with technology worse than an old person sometimes. It's bad. But my audio wouldn't record, the camera wouldn't behave, it wouldn't hook up, wouldn't register, and just on and on and on. So a million reasons why this is so late. I'm very sorry. I tried to get this one out way before now. But we finished the December challenge. Here's the before and after pictures. Ta-da! There's not really a lot of difference. I mean, there is some, but it's not a drastic change. And I didn't expect it to be. I wasn't hoping for it to be. But there is change. Let me tell you what the pictures aren't showing. About halfway through December, the Christmas week. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Hope everybody had a good New Year's, because I sure did. But Christmas week, Christmas Eve, I was driving to visit my mom. And as I was sitting in my car, I realized, one, that I could breathe. I could breathe easy, and it caught my attention, and I realized that my sides, my obliques, that area of you, it wasn't rolls anymore. It wasn't my body sitting down. My body had not accordioned, for lack of a better way to put it. There's you a mental image of me December 1st. Sitting down. That's what my torso was doing. And that doesn't show in the picture. But it's true. If anybody paid attention, I'm wearing two different pairs of leggings, in the before and the after. And I debated on doing that because I was afraid that, if I wore because the after picture, those leggings, they're made of a different material, and I was afraid that it would lend itself to inaccuracy. That I was trying to make my results look better than they actually were. So I was worried about not wearing the exact same outfit for both pictures. But then I decided, you know what? I earned this. Because those leggings in the after picture, I could not wear those December 1st. At all. I could not wear those. I could not get into them. I was too big. So when I put them on, that day, it was like the last week. I think it was the last week of December. When I put those on, I just to see. Just to see if I could. And I could. And they fit. And I wasn't, going everywhere trying to wear them. They fit well. They weren't, uncomfortable. And I decided, you know what? I earned it. I earned being able to wear these, being able to say I can wear these again. Because December 1st, I couldn't. And that was such a good feeling to be able to put those leggings on again. And what those pictures don't show is that December 1st, a size 15 jean was snug. That's the word I'll use. Snug. I can wear a 13 now. I can actually wear a 12. I know that it's a different measuring, going into even numbers and odd numbers. I know that. But, period, a 12 is smaller than a 13. I can wear a 13 jean again. And never in my life have I been happy to say that. Always in the past, if I ever gained so much weight that I was wearing a 13, it's because I was doing something horribly wrong with my diet and my exercise, or lack thereof. It was always for me, because of my bone size and what my ideal weight is, because of how much I should weigh, my healthy range of weight. If I ever was able to fit into a size 13, it's because I was too heavy. So, wearing a 15 for me should have been my wake-up call, and I don't know why it wasn't. Maybe it was. I don't know, it was a bunch of little things that woke me up to just what had happened. Just what I had let happen to me. But I can wear those 13s again. I can wear 12s again. I sleep better. With being more active, I sleep better. My sleeping schedule is actually a schedule now. I go to bed, if I staying up to midnight or even 1 o'clock in the morning now, it's a stretch. And it didn't used to be. I was up to 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and I would make myself go to bed then, because it was either that or stay up all night and really be miserable. But I was up to all hours. I would sleep forever, and I hate that. I'm as much of a night owl as I am. I'm equally a morning person. I love mornings. I love early mornings. If I go to bed at a decent time, I can get up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, no problem, and I love it. I love it. I love mornings. I don't know why. That's a bad thing when you're a night owl. What's the meme? I'm not a night owl, I'm not a morning bird, I'm not an early bird, I'm not a night owl, I'm some sort of exhausted pigeon. That's the meme. That's me. Or at least it was me. Now, I go to bed, I can go to sleep at 11 o'clock at night or midnight. Again, if I stay up to 1 a.m., I'm really pushing it. Pushing me. It's like, come on, you can do it. And it'll be because I'm in the middle of typing or gaming or talking to a friend. And it'll be a case of, okay, I got to go. I'm sleepy. You're gonna be listening to me snore if we don't get off. And I wake up. No alarm. I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Or 9 o'clock. You know, if I manage to stay up to 12:30 or 1, I'll wake up at 9 o'clock. I have a sleep schedule again. Thank you, Mom. I credit her with that. Going to the beach with her. Everybody needs a dose of Mom every now and then, or just a responsible adult when you can't be a responsible adult. And I feel better. Guys, I have cheekbones again. I know I brought that up, and I'm wearing makeup. I contoured a little bit, but that's why I turned my head. Look, there's my hair. Get this white background. I have cheek skin. I have a definition between my cheek and my jaw. I did not have that December 1st. I did not have that. I didn't have a scale. I wasn't going for a set number. I wasn't trying to lose a pant size. I wasn't trying to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds. Like I said at the beginning, I wanted to see, what I could do. And I marked it on my calendar, the days that I worked out and the days that I didn't. And I did that for 2 reasons. One, I wanted to keep track of how much I worked out. Reason 2, I wanted to keep track of how much I worked out. And that sounds kind of funny to say it twice, but here's why. Keep up with how much I worked out so that I could look back, see how much I'd done, and match that up with the results I was getting. To see for myself, not that I didn't know, but to match up effort with result. That's the one. The second is because I needed to see for myself what my habits actually were. See it on paper. You can't argue with the paper. You can't argue with the data. You can kind of fudge and, well, I worked out today. Did you really? Well, I worked out all this month. How come I haven't lost enough? Why haven't I lost X amount? Well, it's because you didn't, honey. It's because you didn't. Look at all the days you missed. It's easy to fudge if you don't write it down. So I wrote it down. And it was another bad habit that I had to face down and own up to, and I did. Because the days that I worked out, I wrote it down in black ink. The days that I didn't, I marked it in red ink. And at the end of the month, it's about 50-50. I say 50-50. I haven't exactly tallied up how many. But it was effort. It was effort. And I see the days that I didn't, and some of them were deliberate, some of them were rest days. I didn't distinguish between them. I didn't distinguish between what was a rest day and what was a day that I just didn't do it. Because it all boiled down to was a day that I didn't exercise. Yes, I know rest days are necessary. Very necessary. And in the beginning, there was more red than black. One, because I was taking final exams. I was taking final exams, and there's no time to do anything but study your brains out until all the information is pouring out of your ears. But also because it had been so long since I had done any kind of serious exercise regimen, I was afraid of hurting myself, because I have done that in the past. I have pushed too hard, too fast, too soon, and hurt myself to the point where I would be down for a week. I'd be down for a week. And I don't want to do that. I'm aware of that tendency. I didn't want to do that. So in the beginning, there was definitely more red than black. And then there were 3 days, and I gave myself this much. There were 3 days where I was just gone out of the house from morning to evening. And yes, I could have worked out that evening when I got home. But here's the rest of the problem that I needed to make myself face up and own, is that I was just forgetting. I was forgetting. And it would be 10:30 at night. 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I would realize, oh my gosh, I haven't done anything. I haven't worked out today. I haven't walked. I haven't done any reps. I haven't. And sometimes I would. You know, my arm days, a lot of my arm days are the days where I realized, oh my gosh, I haven't done anything. And I would do reps of arm. I would do arms. But, you know, and I have a treadmill in my room. And I could have done 3 miles on that at that point, but I don't live alone. And there are people. I mean, there's a room right outside of mine. They don't want to hear a treadmill crank up at 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night. That's inconsiderate. I don't want to be that person. So there was that. So there's that. But most of the red was me forgetting. And I needed to face that problem, own that problem, and say, not anymore. Because now I can't forget. I can't now. It's a case of, okay, I was visiting with a friend today, and we just went ahead and just walked a mile. I was showing her the track where I like to walk, and she's like, oh, well, how about we walk now? Sure. Gimme. I wasn't even wearing tennis shoes. I was wearing boots. I was wearing boots. And nice clothes. I was wearing makeup. Well, you want to walk now? Yes, I do. So, now, if I don't exercise, for whatever reason, I get really antsy. It's like, I need to do this. Because, as funny as this is gonna sound, as wrong as this is gonna sound, I like exercising. I do. Cardio. I love cardio. I love cardio and squats. I can do me some squats. Except for bar Pilates. Ooh, those squats are evil. I'll get into that. So, I had to own December. The good, the bad, the great, the awful, the cringe, you really could have done a lot better. Maybe I could have. Maybe I couldn't. I can speculate all I want. But all I have are the results of my note taking and my before and my after and how I feel, and I'm okay. I'm okay with how December turned out. And I don't know if anybody's heard this, but supposedly what you do on New Year's Day is going to have a huge influence on what the rest of your year is going to be like. You want to know what I did New Year's Day? I walked up 19 flights of stairs at the hotel because the elevator wasn't working. 19 flights of stairs, y'all. That was my New Year's Day. And as it so happens, my last semester before I graduate in May, I'm taking nothing but fitness classes. I'm taking nothing but fitness classes. I should have graduated in December because I have met all of the class requirements to graduate with my degree, a bachelor's in history. History nerd. It's so fun. I love it. But because of how I transferred from a community college to the university, and I was a business major when I transferred, and I changed to history after I got there. So I spent my first semester at this university as a business major. And I changed. But because of how I transferred, I had way too many hours at a different college. And, to graduate from university, you have to take so many hours from that university. Because otherwise, you could just take all of your classes at a community college, which, not to knock difficulty of college courses, but community college classes are a little bit easier. I've taken both. They do tend to be a little easier. Most of them. You have some doozies. You do have some doozies. Ooh, some doozies. Statistics. Statistics are evil no matter where you are. Unless you just like that and you're good at it, in which case, please talk to me and tell me how that works. So, but if that wasn't the policy, you could take all of your classes, or most of them, at another college, and then just go take maybe one class at this university and graduate with a degree, and that's not right. So I get it, that because I transferred with too many credits, that I still had to have some hours, which meant more classes, which meant another semester. But because I just needed hours, I got to take anything I want. Anything I want. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to take some fitness classes. I'm going to see if I can't jumpstart undoing 2 years of damage to my body in this semester. If this doesn't jumpstart it, nothing will. I'm taking yoga. I'm taking a pound class, and that one has me worried because I've done a pound session before. It killed me. This is my ghost making this video, okay? I'm taking bar Pilates, which I was really excited about, and now I'm really excited about it for reasons that aren't what you're thinking. I'm also taking what is called a body shaping class, which is really just a hodgepodge of all these different fitness classes. We're going to be doing HIIT some days. We're going to be doing some Zumba. We're going to be doing some pound. We're going to be doing some aerobics. It's going to be everything. I mean, Friday, we spent the whole day playing tag in the gym. I'm pretty darn fast. I'm pretty fast still. I was very happy. And my stamina, here's another result from December that those pictures don't show. My stamina, my speed for running, my stamina, let's just go ahead and just say it over and over again, my stamina, which was non-existent, is pretty good. Because I'm one of the short people in the class, and I was chasing down them tall people. I did. Haha. But that's what we spent the day doing. We played like 3 different kinds of tag, none of which I had ever heard of. But it was so fun. It was so fun. I felt like a kid. I felt like a kid again. And it just made me so happy. I mean, I could feel myself just smiling. And I couldn't stop, and the professor looked at me. She's like, "Did you have fun?" I said, "Yes, I did." Oh, it just felt so good. Adults need to play tag. We do. We need to just gather up friends, family, fast people, slow people, because they need some fun too. I'm a slow person. I'm one of the slow people. I can say that. It's like I can make short jokes because I'm short. And it won't trigger me. Not really. I don't care if I make short jokes. I own them. My brother, when I go home, he likes to prop on me. He'll walk up. He's this much taller than me. My baby brother is this much taller than me. And he'll come up and he'll prop on me, on my shoulder. Just slouch. I poke him in the ribs. And pew, down he goes. I'm like, oh, now who's short? Yeah, don't mess with the big sister. Short or not, she'll get you. But it was just, oh my gosh, it was so fun. I'd forgotten how much fun that was. Oh, I felt like a kid. It was great. And it's gonna be more of that. The bar Pilates, though. The pound is what had me worried. It still has me worried, but the bar Pilates I picked because I took ballet for years. I was taking ballet 4, 5 days a week. I had toe shoes. I was pretty good. I mean, I wasn't professional quality, obviously, but I danced. I was flexible. I was strong. So I picked the bar Pilates because ballet, I figured that at least some of it would be familiar. And I've taken Pilates before. Okay, so it was two things that I enjoyed and I liked. Boy, was I wrong. Oh, boy, was I wrong. The teacher, though, the professor, OMG, she's awesome. This woman, goals, y'all. Oh my gosh, she's, on top of being a professor at the university, she's a personal trainer, she does CrossFit, she does, I swear, the routine she had us do for class, I think she must do that to put herself to sleep at night. I have never, ever come so close to breaking form and falling out on the floor before. My legs, she was having us do squats. And, I don't know how, if you've taken ballet before, you'll probably know what I mean when I say the slow down and the quick up, so that it's graceful and then up and graceful and then up. If you've taken ballet before, you know what I mean. She had us doing that. And I can do squats forever. 30 squats for me, no big deal at all. But how she had us doing them. Doing squats ballet style, not your normal pliés, for those of you who know ballet terminology. That's different than a squat. Same movement, very different. Had us doing squats, ballet form, and my thighs were on fire. They were on fire. I thought I was going to die. And I loved it. I'm like, yes! This is what I want! I want the blood, the sweat, the tears. I want to crawl to my car. I want to beg for death. I want this! Because this is going to get me results! But at the same time, I'm like, please, 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 have mercy, I'm dying! Oof. It was rough. And I have that class on the same day I have pound. I'm scared. What have I done to myself? But classes started this week. This was orientation week, except for the bar Pilates. I don't think she got the memo that this was just orientation. We weren't supposed to do anything. But apparently that was her orientation. I'll take it. Now I know what to expect there. So, classes start for real on Monday. They start for real. And I have bought a scale. I will weigh myself tomorrow morning, get myself a start weight, and I'll see how because I feel okay about it now. With December, like it was, with the results that I have, just from that, I'm ready to see numbers. I'm ready to see numbers. And, Mikey from Glam and Gore, I love that channel. I love her. Oh my gosh, she's wonderful. I would love to meet her. I don't know what I'd say, but I would love to meet her. She's so cool. Anyway, like that's gonna happen. But, she said it. When you're losing weight, it's not a straight line down. It looks like this, it does this number. Here, let me get that. I'm on my phone. I don't trust my camera and my mic at this moment trying to record, so I'm recording on my phone like the rest of my vlogs. So I don't expect at the end of the week to see, 5 pounds gone, and the end of next week to see 5 more pounds gone, and just a straight, solid loss. I expect to see, 2 pounds gone and, 1 gain, 3 pounds gone and 2 gained. I expect to see, I expect to see the fluctuation. But I want to see numbers now. I want to see numbers in conjunction with me and my clothes and what I can fit into again and how I feel. I want the whole picture, and I'm gonna get it. Got that scale. And I've even got some measuring tape, which I'm not sure how to use it, but I'll figure something out. So, expect updates on that too, even if it's just in my car, a last will and testament vlog form. You might get one of those, so I fully expect to have to make one of those. Oh, next week is going to be rough, but I can do it. I probably can't do it. I can do it. I just tell myself I can do it. So, here's to December, and here's to the next February, March, April, May. Here's to 5 months of fitness and healthy eating and forming and solidifying better habits for me that will stick with me for the rest of my life, hopefully. So, until next time, everybody, have a fantastic morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.